Well, the Oilers are now looking for a sixth consecutive win. And hey, they're on home ice, which is somewhere that with Chris Knobloch behind the bench, they haven't lost yet. So let's take a look at what I'm watching for as the Minnesota Wilds come to Rogers Place with the new coaching regime of their own. That's right. These are the two teams in the NHL so far that have executed coaching changes. And so far, so good for each side. It was just last night that Minnesota finally dropped a game with John Hines behind the bench. Front half of their doubleheader couldn't get it done in Vancouver, so they slipped to 4-1. The Oilers, as we know, up to 7-3 with Knobloch and Coffey behind the bench, and there's lots of reasons why. But tonight specifically, I'm looking at a very important first period. Reason being, Edmonton actually leads the NHL with 36 first period goals, two of them coming in the first 41 seconds against Carolina on Wednesday. Plus, you got to figure they want to take advantage of a Minnesota team that had to play in the Pacific time zone last night and then catch a flight into Edmonton ahead of tonight's game. So, might you be able to pounce on them early? It's certainly worth trying, and this is a team with the speed that we've seen, certainly capable of getting it done. Secondly, team toughness. Minnesota always plays Edmonton difficult, and it pays off. They're 9-1 in the last 10 meetings, but they're mean. Pat Maroon, Marcus Foligno, even the diminutive Mats Zuccarello, they always pester the Oilers. So that's something I'll be looking at, not necessarily handing out, but how much are you able to endure tonight? And this is where I look at players like Matthias Janmark as being guys that can play through that type of thing, even if you're not necessarily distributing it. That's a quick peek at what I'm looking for ahead of tonight's clash between the Wild and Oilers. 7 o'clock at Rogers Place and live on 630 CHED.